Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill here on this Monday. Good to hear from Coach Heupel. The biggest thing to take away from me is not what he said in the press conference, but what he said after the press conference. You had a chance to pull him aside, talk to him about Elijah Simmons, who got injured in the scrimmage last Wednesday and will likely miss some time.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they're still waiting on results from testing and everything to know the details and where all that's at. So we'll see. But he certainly got injured in the scrimmage, and you know, is not practicing right now, but I don't think it's season ending or anything like that, but we'll just have to see what the test results ultimately come out to be.
Yeah, a few people I've talked to, I'm not sure if he'll be out there for the opener, but we'll see how quickly he can get back. But you're right, no, not season ending. Nico Iamaleava has really wowed in fall camp as far as his preparation, his play, being out there with the 2s and 3s at times, and you know, having to run for his life at times, and still being able to make plays in a no-contact jersey. This is a quarterback that has developed and matured, and Coach Heupel feels very comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean, I just impressed with the way he's come in and approached everything. He's as a top-ranked recruit, he didn't come in with a huge ego, expecting anything. He's just put his head down and gone to work, and you hear that from everybody, including Joe Milton. You hear that from Josh Heupel, Joey Halsley. He's a guy that's gotten better every day. We've talked about it. The more settings he's in where it's not routes versus air, the more people you put on the field, the better he seems to play, and he's growing, and they're clearly comfortable with where he's at. That being said, this is Joe's team, so nobody's trying to create 100%. Something. But if something were to happen, I think they feel confident where Nico is at and where he's growing to, the direction he's going.
On the offensive line, Coach Heupel was pretty suggestive today that we're going to platoon. We're going to play it's not going to be just 5 guys. It's going to be 6, 7, 8 guys that play in the opener and for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, and they did that a year ago. I mean, you look at what they did at left tackle. They rotated there. Glenn Ellerbe throughout his career has played more than 5 guys. We talk about continuity and all those types of things. They've been very comfortable playing more than 5 guys. I think you're going to see them rotate guys at right tackle. I think you'll see them rotate guys at left guard as well, particularly at guard till it sorts itself out. We'll see where Cooper Mays is and all of that. But they want to continue to build depth, and I think they're comfortable playing more than 5 guys, which is a bit unusual, but I think that's where they are, and that's where they've been for several years now in this offensive system.
Also suggesting today that they plan to platoon in the secondary. That's one of those hubs, I got to see it to believe it, but obviously there's a lot of bodies back there. There's more players in the secondary than there are about anybody on the team.
Yeah, and I think on the corner that's easy to say they're going to be able to do that. When you look at Danico Slaughter, Kamal Haddon, Brandon Turnage, Gabe Judy Lawley, not to mention all the freshmen that are here as well. I think the question is, what do they do at safety? Are they really committed to playing more than 2 guys at the safety position and more than 2 guys at the more than 1 guy at the star position? Tamara McDonald, Wesley Walker coming back, getting work, getting settled in after missing a lot of camp time. So I think they've got a pretty good idea of where they are with their first 5. We'll see how much they ultimately end up rotating as this season progresses.
He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill on this Monday. What up, Ramel?